You don't know who I am. And some people I know might say that I don't know who I am anymore. But you can call me Gregory. It might not matter for much longer, but I want to tell you my story before it's too late. Before I'm unable to. Because day by day, it's getting harder and harder to remember who I am, what I used to be. It's getting harder even to get up. When they brought me in here, they said I could hear noises, that I was, you know, crazy, mad. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm as sane as you or anyone else. But you might think I'm mad by what I say. But does that really make me mad? Or it's just you don't understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying to you? But I'm as sane as you. But it's going to take a lot of mind work. It's going to take you to open your mind and to listen and to think. Can you do that? Or is it too hard for you? Is normality enough for you? Is there anything you don't understand? Anything you don't like? Just gone. Don't mean anything to you. It's up to you, isn't it? Whether you want to believe or not. Whether it matters whether you believe what I'm saying or not. That's up to you. I can't force you to believe me. I can't force this world, this society to believe me. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here now. Because we're all so closed. We don't want to open our eyes. We don't want to open our minds. We just want to walk the same things, the same day, and just have that normality and think that's enough because that's security. That helps us sleep at night. But I cannot sleep. Not anymore. That's how it started for me. When I would close my eyes. I could feel it before starting inside my stomach. I could feel like as if something bad was going to happen. A feeling inside my stomach. Oh, at first they thought it was acid, but it wasn't because it never went away. But it was always just before I went to sleep. That's because I knew inside what I was going to be dreaming about. It was in those dreams I saw it. First it was just a black mass. But as it continued on, it was more than that. I could make out its features. Make out its presence. Whatever I dreamed of, it was there. Just behind me, just watching. And I didn't know why. Why would it be watching what I'm dreaming about? First I just thought, you know, it was a bit of undigested meat or cheese or something. Or too much tea or coffee. But it weren't. Because it kept bloody happening. All the bloody time. Oh, you're wondering why I'm getting worked up, aren't you? Why I'm not remaining calm. You think that's because I'm insane, don't you? I can see it, I know. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm insane. Maybe I am. I've travelled so far in my life. I've been to lots of different places. I know what you're thinking. But then that, what was inside my head, I started to see it. See it in the real world. I remember the first time. You don't forget it. I opened the window in the morning, in the living room, and there, at the corner, just far enough so I could see it, there it was. That black mass. I could see it. But this time, it wasn't behind me, it wasn't watching me, it was in front of me, looking at me. It wanted me to see it. It had escaped from within my mind. Or maybe it was always out and it was just influencing my mind, I don't know. But I saw it, and then every time I turned a corner, there it was. At the corner, just out of the side of my eye. Then of course it got worse. Then it was in the house. I'd hear scratches, and I'd see orbs and things, and I'd hear noises, and at first, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? You find a ghost, you think, yeah, that's great. You can prove it now. Get the camera out. But it don't film anything. It don't pick it up. All these other things you see, they're not real. These things don't want to be seen. These things don't want to be filmed. They're in the mind. They control the mind. That's why people think they're mad. Because it's a part of the control of the mind. That's why others can't see it. That's why sometimes you'll have someone in the room. I did it. I had a friend. He couldn't see a thing, couldn't hear it. I could. But obviously you're going to say I'm insane. You're going to say that I just imagined it and that he's saying and I'm not. But it's not like that. I know. I know. And it's not up to you to judge me. I know what I'm saying. I know if I'm saying or if I'm not. It's not just once. It's not twice. It's loads of times, and that's when you know. You don't think I've been put on drugs. You don't think doctors have tried to get rid of what's inside my mind. You don't think they have. They've tried. They've bloody tried. But they haven't been able to get rid of it because it's still there. It's always there, whatever they do. However unconscious they try to make me, I always feel it. I always see that thing, hear it. At first it was just noises, indistinct noises. But then they got worse. Then I could understand what it was saying. I could understand. I could hear its deadly, earthly voice. Listing out names. Continuously listing out names. And at first I didn't recognise them. It went on and on. But then there was one day when one of the names I recognised. And I knew what those names. It was listing the names of the dead. That's what it was doing. I don't know from when it started. Maybe my birth. Going through all the different people that died. All the people he had known. Because it was part of death itself. And then I recognised the name. The name of someone I knew who died when I was a child. And as it went on further, there were more names I knew. Others I didn't. Not connected to me. Connected to other people. Listing them out, reams and reams of the dead. That's all it was doing. Just continuously. I could hear death. Death was speaking to me. I know you think I'm insane. But I hope death don't come and speak to you. I hope when it happens to you, that you don't expect someone to listen to you, to understand you, to be there for you and say, yes, there is more to this world than what we can understand. How many times have we been proved that? Millions of men used to believe that the world was round until one man stood up, was square, till one man said it's round. Millions of people said that the scientists said that there would never be life on other planets, no water existed, and then they found it. Because we're constantly evolving our mind, our understanding. That's what makes us so unique. And yet, whenever someone comes up with something new, then they say, no, that can't exist, until years later, and then they accept it. What stupidity is that? I'm telling you now, it exists. It's real, it's here. Not everyone can see it. Not everyone's open to it. I was. I don't know why. I bloody wish I couldn't see it. I don't want to hear these voices over and over again. And I don't know when these voices stop. Are they going to continue to the people that are going to die? Is that what it's going to end up? Once it reaches the last death of the very minute that it's there, it'll start giving the names of those that are going to die, including me. I can't take this anymore. I don't want to hear these noises. I don't want to hear these scratches and these names. Its voice. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want this life. I want my old life back. But I can't bloody have it, but you can. It might say my name one day soon, and I'll be dead. But you know this story. You know it. So it's up to you. It's up to you. That's all I've got to say. That's it. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you now. It's up to you.